Hi everybody. Thanks so much for the kind comments and encouragement this month. Although you've probably noticed it by now, I'm going to let the cat right out of the bag, and I'm going to tell you I am a pretty shy person. So I just want to say thank you for being kind, and also a huge thank you to Diane for believing in me. So also I'd like to say to each of you, let's grab on to Diane's courageous example when she learned crochet. If there is something that you are wondering about or thinking you might like to try, whether it's a new stitch or a new technique or a new craft, have courage. Take the first step and see if it's the right direction for you, because it might be fun. So on the last video, I forgot until the very end of the video to show my magazines and talk about how I use those to spark my creativity for holiday and birthday makes. So today I will start with more ideas about that, just so I don't forget. When it comes to holiday time and birthday making for others, I begin by thinking of the hobbies people enjoy and their favorite colors. Then I love to make a gift that includes a small knit or crochet item, plus some smaller things that are built around a theme that reflects their interest or a hobby or a sport that they like. Sometimes I try to think of something to use. First something to use, and something to eat, and something fancy that a person might not get for themselves, and include those into a gift. So as an example, for a baker, maybe I crochet or knit a towel and a dishcloth, and then put in a couple of kitchen tools, fancy ones, and a baking mix for their favorite baked treat. Or for a coffee or a tea lover, I might crochet or knit a coaster or a mug cozy. And then I include some nice tea or coffee with some, maybe put some candy inside a pretty container that holds the tea or coffee, or a nice mug with some candy inside. And another idea, I know someone in the family that loves art, and I might crochet or knit a pouch to hold some nice art pens or brushes, and then include some of their favorite treats so they can eat those while they're crafting. So those are an idea that that's how I sometimes put together a gift. And sometimes they don't have to be expensive. Like, I can go to the dollar store and find some things that work really well in those gift ideas. And then sometimes I'll include a gift card, but I try to make sure to place the gift card very obviously so the person doesn't miss it. And also, it's helpful to include the receipt with any gift cards in case a scanning error might have occurred when I'm getting the gift card. So that's that idea for today. So yeah. So as of today, there are 14 days until the 25th of July. The time's going by really quickly. I hope you've been enjoying Diane and my videos. My friend Diane opened another gift from me on her channel yesterday. And today it's time for me to open a surprise from her. So here we go. It's surprise number 5. And I remembered my scissors today, so it won't be quite so crinkly. Yeah. So let's see what's in here. Okay. And again, I'll give you the first look. I'm not going to peek until you get a chance to see first. Oh, I like this yarn so much. I recognize it, and these colors are beautiful. This is gorgeous cotton yarn. There we go. And I often will wear teals. I love coral. This will go with so many of the things that I like to wear. Diane knows me so well, and thank you, Diane. I love this so much, and I can't wait to make this one. I don't think I'm going to make a gift with this one. I don't think I'm going to donate. I think this one will be something special for me. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really love the colors. Thank you. So tomorrow, another gift from me is on Diane's channel, and I hope you're hopscotching between her channel and mine. Her link is in the description box, and I hope you'll visit each of us throughout July, from now until July 25th. And please don't forget to subscribe to Diane's channel so you can join in on all the fun adventures there. So there we go. Thank you, Diane. Now let's pick today's card and see if we might find another fun activity to try. So today's item is leave a kind note or a treat for your mail person. Yeah, so I would like to say a nice thing about the person who delivers our mail most often. A couple of things, actually. One is that because we live in an apartment building, oftentimes when I'm getting packages, the person who delivers our mail is so kind, and she will bring things up the elevator and tap on my door when I get a door knock about 3 o'clock or 3:30. Often it is her saving me the walk down to the super box downstairs and bringing me my box of mail right to my door. So she's so kind. And the other thing that recently happened was I had a letter. It was addressed with the correct postal code, but it didn't have our unit number on it, and it was it didn't quite have the correct street address either, but it did have my excuse me. It did have my last name. And we've lived here for about 12 years now. As soon as she saw the last name, she knew where to put the letter, and she put it in our mailbox. So, what a kind person we have to deliver our mail. Always doing those extra things. So, it will be a joy for me to write a note and maybe give a treat to her to know how much those kindnesses mean. So there we go. So now it is time to show the next item as part of the 300 subscriber giveaway. And oh my goodness, I'm not very prepared today. I have to pause the video. 1 second. Here it is. Sorry about that. For anyone new, the rules about these prize draws are typed in the description box, and today's gift is for the wool box. It is another wrapped present. Granny Annie Creates previously won a gift on this channel and very generously asked me to include them in a future prize on the channel. She didn't just include some cotton yarns, which I talked about last video. The yarns that she wanted to share forward by including them had 2 skeins with animal fibers also. So Granny Annie continues to share the love. And this wrapped gift is part of the wool gift. And please do consider popping over to her channel. I will link her channel in the description box so you can find her. And I'm quite sure you will be seeing some of her lovely granny squares here made by me as part of a blanket in the future. Some hints about this wool item. There are 2 skeins in here. Both were purchased by me at Lovely Knitting, and they are made by the same manufacturer. They are multicolored, and the skeins are an acrylic, wool, and alpaca blend. So to enter the wool draw, I'd like if please you could answer a question. Do you crochet, knit, or both? And today, to enter the non-wool draw, also answer a question. What's on your hook or needles? So if you'd like your name to be on both wheels, then absolutely feel free to answer both questions. And the 2 names drawn for the 2 winners will be on the 25th of July, and each of the winners will receive a box with those 6 gifts in it, either the 6 woolly gifts for one of the winners or the 6 non-wool gifts for the other winner. So check back on my next video as I will show the next item to go into the non-wool prize box on that day. Now, the next thing, I have a finished item. This one is one that I've made for a friend. It's a prayer shawl, and often with prayer shawls, I just go ahead and make one and then bring it to the prayer shawl group at the church so that people can pick them up from there as they wish. This one I made in specific colors and in a pattern as requested by a person. They wanted a simple pattern and in these particular yarn colors. So this is a Warlock Wrap by Salena Baca. It's available on Ravelry. I also have this book, and this is where I made the pattern from. It's called Crochet in a Weekend. So this is Salena Baca's pattern book. So I made it using Brava Sport in the colors Eggplant and Freesia and White. I used a 4.5 millimeter hook. And for anyone who is new, please see information in the description box for where to find any of the patterns I use and all the products that I've mentioned. So there we go. That's this one. On my next video, which will be this Saturday on July 13th, I will be showing some yarn that I'm opening. A yarn opening. I purchased a cotton box from My Precious Yarnery, and I will open it here. Also, I will talk about new ideas for Advent. So that's something that I've been thinking about for a while. I'm also going to open another present from Diane, and of course there will be more chances to enter the Wheel of Names for the July 25th draws. So everyone, I hope you enjoy your crochet and enjoy your knitting, and I hope to see you soon on July 13th.